On this video, I wanted to talk about Coinbase. This is the only publicly traded cryptocurrency exchange, and they have a leadership position in the United States. They've been doing a lot of things that both retail customers like, and now institutional customers are really beginning to like. I wanted to talk about Coinbase, which is a new generation company that is in the new cryptocurrency economy. They sell currencies that you can buy, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other coins that people that want to invest in crypto can buy. They also provide new financial services within their cryptocurrency exchange. You can do staking of coins and things of that type. Now, crypto is not for everyone, but I would say that younger investors really like crypto. I'm not a young guy. I invest in crypto. I've been investing for some time just because I really do believe in technology. And I believe the future is just going to be more digital, much better connected, and probably involve some type of digital currency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or something that comes out of that ecosystem. I wanted to go through and share with you the fundamentals on Coinbase and do evaluation on the company. I'll share with you what I continue to do with this stock. I've been an investor for some time. I'll share with you how that investment's done and what I plan to do with this stock. Do I want to buy more shares, just hold, or sell my shares in Coinbase? Let's get into the fundamentals of this company. Coinbase is a $48 billion market cap company. They IPO'd a few years ago and are a pretty good company these days. They have revenue of $4.5 billion. So you're paying 11, 12 times sales for the company. They're profitable. They're new, they're growing, and they're profitable. They also generate free cash flow, and I'll get to that later. Right now, their PE is 36, and their forward PE is 58. The reason why it's a little high is the stock has been doing well. The 1 year has 130% return, and that's a really nice return. So it's made the PE less attractive because a lot of the gains have been priced into the stock. Analysts think that the stock is discounted by 26%. It has had a pullback in the last month. It's down about 11%. The company has been growing this in the trailing 12 months. They grew 74%. And they had a fairly flat 2023. They had a very tough 2022, which is a tough year for stocks and especially cryptocurrency investments. But other years like 2021, they just had scorching growth. This is a growth company. It's in a space that continues to expand. And this is one of the leaders in that space. So I like that they have a lot of addressable market and have a lot to go. The cash flow is good. It's rare to find a young company that cash flows as well as Coinbase. Their free cash flow in the trailing 12 months is $1.2 billion. That's really, really unique and favorable to a company like this. 2023, they had positive cash flow. In 21, they had $4 billion of free cash flow. That's incredible that a young company can do so much cash. I love cash because the most valuable companies on the stock market generate cash flow and they grow that cash flow. Just look up the top 10 most valuable companies and look at their cash flow statement. You'll see that cash is king. Forecast. So let's take a look at what analysts are saying. 18 analysts cover Coinbase, and we have a dispersion of price targets. Somebody's really optimistic with a price target at 345. Somebody's pessimistic at 145, but on average, they're saying, hey, this stock is discounted by 26%. It's all based on earnings per share, and the earnings per share this year is $7.17. It's going to be a real profitable year. It's been a good year for crypto for the most part. Now, I'm not going to use that number. It's too big. I'm going to use the number from 2025 in my valuation just to be conservative. If I use that $7 per share, it really raised my valuation. I don't like doing that. I'd rather be conservative, especially knowing that it's going to go down in about a year. So I'll use the lower number, but it's good to see that analysts are really optimistic about the company. Coinbase announced their earnings on August 1st, and the news was relatively positive. They came in at the higher end of their guidance, really showing that they continue to expand the business, especially around institutional investments. What they've done is they've partnered with some of these big firms that are offering Ethereum as an ETF, and they are actually the custodian of those Ethereum coins. So it's good to see that they're both a good retail company for retail investors, and now they're growing to serve institutional investors that want to get into Ethereum and other digital coins. So overall, I like what I'm seeing in the financials. They're guiding to complete the year fairly well. Now, one thing that exists with Coinbase is that if Bitcoin does well, Coinbase tends to do well. And the reason for it is there's more enthusiasm to buy coins when Bitcoin is up and Ethereum is up. And the king of crypto is BTC, Bitcoin. So as long as Bitcoin prices rise from this point, they're roughly at around $60,000 per Bitcoin. Coinbase is going to do well if we have a drop, a significant drop in Bitcoin, then I think may struggle to make their numbers because there'll be less enthusiasm to invest. Let's see how things play out. So with the earnings that they announced, they also provided new financials. So I was able to update my valuation of Coinbase. Let me show you what the results of my valuation. To begin with, the stock is fairly priced. I just have a 2% discount on the stock that's being offered. If I look at the cash flows the company is going to produce and the earnings per share, the cash flows are really good and I expect them to grow from the current trailing 12 months. I'm going to expect those to grow by 25% in the first 4 years. It may seem like an aggressive growth rate, but look at their financials and you'll see that getting to a $3 billion run rate is very achievable. They've done it before, and I think they're going to get back there again. After year 4, I'm just going to grow at a rate of 4% and discount all those cash flows by 10%. That's higher than normal that I would use on a company because this is a new industry, has more risk, and I want a greater reward from this investment. When I use those numbers and that discount rate, it gave value of those cash flows of $38 billion. Add the cash on the balance sheet and take away debt to get to an equity value of $42 billion. The company market cap right now is $48.7 billion. So it's about a 14% premium that you would pay if you just valued on cash flows. But I blend cash flows with earnings per share. And as mentioned, I'm going to use 2025 forward earnings per share because this year is just too good to use. It would really throw off my numbers and I want to be conservative. So using that earnings per share from 2025, a P of 48, since they are a fast growing company, and a growth rate of 15% on those earnings per share, I'm going to get to a discount of 33%. I think that's why the analysts are saying it's 26% discount. It's discounted is that they use earnings per share, and I'm agreeing with them that if you use that number, it's looking really good. So overall, it's fairly priced. I've been buying into Coinbase and feel like it's done really well. And on pullbacks, this might be a good buy opportunity. So how desirable is Coinbase? Well, let me go through that and make a judgment call on where I think Coinbase lands on my desirability quadrants. I want companies in the green. These are companies that have really strong competitive advantages, barriers to keep out competitors. That way they can continue to grow, have lots of profit, and generate lots of free cash. Companies in the gray are just okay. Maybe they're in older industries. They have competitors, but those particular companies are still getting it done. Companies in the red are not desirable. Too much competition, not profitable, maybe even declining sales and not very much cash flow. Coinbase is in a unique spot where they're in an expanding market. The cryptocurrency market keeps getting bigger and the interest in that market keeps going up. There's more comfort level in cryptocurrencies. In fact, younger investors really want that. Bitcoin, as an example, is replacing gold as traditionally a hedge investment against the stock market, as an example. Coinbase is in the leadership position within that expanding market. They really don't have another publicly traded competitor in the United States. Therefore, I'm putting Coinbase in the green. And the reason for it is they are unique. They have barriers to keep other competitors out. They're the best recognized name. They continue to expand. Most ETFs, most institutional investors that have issued out ETFs have gone to Coinbase to have their Ethereum coins stored. That's the trust level they have with Coinbase. And that's the difference. That's how the leader catches most of the market in a new revenue stream for the company. So that's really how they are exercising the advantages they have and how they're going to continue to be the leader in this space. Having said that, should I buy more shares in Coinbase? Just hold or sell my shares. So I make my decision based on the company, if I like it, the balance sheet, if it's good, and the discount. I love the company. I know they're doing something different. I know it's something new that has some risk to it, but I really like the company. The balance sheet's excellent. They have more cash than debt, so I really like that. There's no discount available, so I really have to be picky and buy on pullbacks. So that's going to be my plan. Any more pullbacks on Coinbase, I'm going to go ahead and buy because I'm very comfortable with the stock. My investment in Coinbase has done well. I've invested $14,270. That stock is now worth $26,282. So it's about a $12,000 unrealized gain, which is an 84% return. It's been a really good stock in my portfolio. It serves a growth objective of picking companies that really grow, and you see their stock prices really appreciate. Again, they're very unique in the market, and I really like that. As the cryptocurrency industry expands, Coinbase will be in the leadership position. So that's my plan with Coinbase. I hope you found my video interesting. Just a reminder, I am an individual investor. I'm just sharing my experience with you. I'm not recommending you buy, hold, or sell Coinbase. Please make your investing decisions independent of this video. Thanks again for watching. Good luck investing in 2024.